go to the toy room, we're going to have to take a look at the Star Wars figures and figure out exactly which one, figure out exactly which one I'm going to have to sell at the Geekfest. So, I already decided that I'm keeping all the retro figures of Obi-Wan, so they're going to go over here out of reach. I can start. I have a Black Series. I'm keeping the anniversary of the Clone Wars, yes. But I can start selling other stuff. I've got to be a bit ruthless here, so you can sell these things. The Book of Boba Fett, though. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those things, I think. So just start putting them in the boxes, bit by bit. All right, let's see here. Well, that card back's a bit damaged, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep the regular Mandalorian stuff, and the other ones can go to someone else. So I'm going to come back when the bin is full. I'm selling the regular Obi-Wan Darth Vader figure and the other ones because I have already the vintage style opened. Yes, there we go. So I'm carefully, yeah, all right, good, here we go. Bit by bit. So selling the regular Obi-Wan figures because I'm keeping the other ones. All right, good. It's working out quite well, as you can see. And I still have that box. That's just the first row, but of course there's 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi that I am keeping. And the 20th Anniversary Clone Wars figure, the one with the orange trim. Alright, second row is empty, and I'm beginning to collect the 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi figures. Some are retro, some are not, but those are the ones I'll keep, I think. If I have room to fill the bin, I'm going to fill the bin. Of course, if these are all 40th Anniversary Return of the Jedi figures, which I believe they are, I'm not selling any of them. I'm keeping each of them. Leia and everything. 50th Anniversary Lucasfilm. Oh yeah, these are all the anniversary figures here. Good, 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 good. No, that's wonderful. Okay, so then we move down to the second row. Now, this is where it gets interesting because you have both a retro and a regular child. Now, if I'm keeping the retro Obi-Wan figures, then I can sell the retro Mandalorian figures. That's how I'm going to work it. So, you keep the regular child. Book of Boba Fett, I watched it, I wasn't quite into it. So actually, I'm going to sell those ones too. Okay. Alright, that's as much as I get for the bin. Then you just start putting the figures in place. So, retro Mandalorian, you sell because I keep the regular Mandalorian. And of course, the old style Mandalorian as well. And of course, there's Moff Gideon. So these are retro ones, so I'm going to sell them, yes. Keeping the regular Mandalorian figures, okay. Well, that one's, its price tag is stuck on there, so I'm going to keep that too. Retro, regular Luke, you keep him. Retro Mandalorian in his, yeah, good. Here we go. It's working. It's working. This is really working well. You're able to fit a lot of these Star Wars figures onto the thing. That's perfect. Moff Gideon, good. You see, you have a regular one. Excellent. So I can have one after all. There's the other one. So you see, he looks pretty similar. One's carbonized, one not. But because they're regular, I keep them both. Regular Ahsoka Tano. Retro Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Boba Fett. I'm selling them because I just wasn't, you gotta let go of something. You can't keep everything. And of course, the Bill Burr figure. Okay, good. So that's what I'm keeping. Now we look at the big stuff, and I'm sure that most of the big stuff is either the 40th anniversary or it is. Well, good. Okay. So, since I still have room in the bin, and don't forget about the box, it's working. So the next thing I do now is I go into the other room and bring out the other figures. Believe it or not, I still have room, and I have lots of G.I. Joe reaction figures to add now. The bin is full. Models are underneath. Action figures padded. Let's see if I can get the lid closed. I must say this is turning out better than I expected, just by packing everything properly. See? There you go. Excellent. All right, here we go. So, get all that out of the way. Let's see which bin is heavier as to which one goes on top of which one. It's about equal. There's enough padding in place. There. Okay, good. So, now we bring this back into the toy room. And we stock it up with the stuff on the floor. Basically the G.I. Joe reaction figures and so forth. And I haven't even got to the carded Hot Wheels yet. So far so good. And I have an idea for the carded Hot Wheels. I might be able to fit them in the big bins for the big cases. And now we add more Star Wars to the mix. Including the Ahsoka figures. I'm just taking it down to my favorite show. I mean, I've watched most of Ahsoka, and it's not really my favorite, so I have no harm in letting the figures go to someone who will truly love them. And the more I have to sell at the convention, the better things will be for everyone involved. Alright, so you still have room to add everything. Okay, so what do I add on top of here? Well, I think, see, the whole display case is going to be empty, and we're just about out of room. So I'm going to add the Hot Wheels to the top of this box, and we'll be done. So that's all for now.